Whenever.
Yeah, I need that.
That's how they started. I'm in the movie business. Come on, there you go. You're on.
TV business, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you're on.
Thank you.
You're on. He's on.
Well, we're still in New York City, but we're going home today. Well, some of us are
We're
going
not
home
in
today.
our gussy stuff. What happened?
We were gussed up last night, man. We're not doing it again today. We're fine.
I know, but people want to see us gussed up.
How was the premiere for you last night, man? You've been on this movie project 6, 7, 8 years, and it's been a nightmare at times. What is it like to sit there last night and see it with people who genuinely seem to appreciate it?
The lady in front of me, who's a rather well-known producer of many other things, was totally grab her sweatshirt, just crying through the whole thing. I think it's so gratifying to watch an audience be kind of wrecked by this. It really sneaks into their heart and their emotions, and I think it gives a whole different look at God that they've rarely, if ever, had.
Yeah, I was thinking last night, man, 10 years ago, we were almost 11 now, we were sitting at my house and
sticky notes on the mirror.
4 of us trying to figure out how to tell this story in a way that might give us a chance to make a movie someday. And then here it is. And I think we both couldn't be happier with how it turned out for going to a major studio like we did.
Yeah, it's faithful, it's true to the story, and it's actually carrying something of God's heart on it.
And it's very impactful for people. And I think it's great. Had a great time at the after party. We, in fact, got a chance to spend some time with Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus.
The Jesus guy. And in fact, he said some wonderfully tender things to my wife that just seemed to come straight from God's heart.
It's cool when Jesus says wonderful things to you.
Oh, my gosh. And he was what I loved about him, as far as most people in that crowd last night, so personable, so easy to just talk to, so engaged with us.
Kind of like Jesus.
Kind of like that.
Kind of like Jesus.
Kind of like the way he treated Mac in the movie. So it was kind of easy to see why he could pull that off pretty easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a very relational guy himself.
He's fun. And, I think being able to see even some of the younger cast, this was the first time they had actually seen the entire movie.
The younger cast, those people are 2 years older than they were when
I
they
know,
were
and a foot taller, too.
Oh, my gosh.
But it was a blast, because I'd gotten to know a bunch of their parents and talked with them, and you just kind of look at the kids that typically go through the Hollywood, sort of system. These kids have retained a beautiful sense of innocence, a wonderful sense of self, and a total appreciation for the story they were in. And their parents were just, it was fun watching them absolutely beam with a sense of going, oh, my lands, I had no real idea. Because they're there on set for a few days here and there.
Right.
And to not see the whole thing stitched together, it's a little challenging. So when all of a sudden they're here, my only complaint is it was a gray carpet, not a red carpet. So I don't really know that.
Hey, we got stuck in the broom closet there for a while.
That was good, but
we were right behind you, and we were next on the gray carpet. Was it gray? I didn't check.
It was gray carpet.
Yeah, we were going to be next on there, and all of a sudden they came and go, excuse us, and they pushed us into a broom closet, so to speak. I'm speaking metaphorically. And then it was,
Tim McGraw, Faith Hill.
I wasn't going to use names, but they need to move people ahead of us because they were...
They upstaged you.
Yeah, and they had, they did.
You got to work on your publicist.
They did. Well, yeah. I got asked about my publicist last night. One of the interviews I did at the end of the gray carpet line.
He did awesome. He had, I think, some of the best sound bites.
At the end of it, one lady turns to me and she said, I want to talk to you more. Where can I get hold of your publicist? So you're talking to him. I don't have a publicist. Here's my card. Give me a call.
No big machine surrounding the Wayne?
Well, I love the question she asked. She asked me, said, what do you hope people walk out of this film with?
And
I said, what I hope they walk out of this film with is the sense that God is looking for them. That if our hope is wrapped up in I've got to find God, that's not a lot of hope. But if God's looking for me at my most broken and my most fallen place where I've got lost in sin or hurt or pain, if God's not coming to find us there, what hope have we? And she was really engaged. So
for a New York reporter to get that as the soundbite on a red carpet premiere, I bet that's the first time that's been ever said.
When we were done with the interview, she leans in and she goes, I'm a Christian too.
Ooh, so, nice.
Yeah.
An undercover one.
I don't think that made it on the interview, but anyway, it was a great experience. Sarah and I enjoyed it. She got all dolled up. The ladies were looking fine last night.
Our wives, I know I'm biased, but I think I'm also accurate. Our wives looked like the best out of the whole bunch.
Really? You're
They
saying
did.
that?
I'm
You're
saying
going
I
there?
am going there. I'm going there. I
Yeah.
am full on saying absolutely can prove it with photos.
Okay, well let's post those up and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know that the arm accessories. I don't know how we fared, but you kind of look decent.
Yeah, you know what? The thing about walking with women that are that beautiful and dressed up is no one's even seeing you. It's like you're not even there.
Yeah,
So it's perfect.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not drawing any fire. Well, we gotta get to the airport.
All right, this is the God Journey.
Hope you enjoyed it.